Welcome to the kitchen where all our food's a conversation. You came to the right place. Get ready for a taste. Please come on into my classroom. We'll cook food and soon you'll pass through. It's great that you're past the door. Now what are you waiting for? Let's prep for a plethora of meals. You'll surely want to taste of it. So delicious and so surreal. Let's eat to our heart's content. So many dishes, so much time. I'll try yours and you can try.
Konbanwa, Jay Calvinov here. So we're going to pick back up. I know it's been a couple weeks, but we're going to pick back up with our Pokemon generational videos. We've only got 2 more left, including this video. So this one, we're on Generation 8. We're going to be covering the Galar region, which is based off of the UK, but mostly England. So what we're going to do is, a new feature that was added to this game was you could make curry. So that is actually what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make a curry. I saw there was the sweet apple curry from the game. So what we're going to do is make our own variation of a sweet apple curry. So what exactly is a curry? It's really just defined as anything simmered in a sauce that uses like herbs, spices, and aromatics. So, like I said, we're going to just make our own sweet apple curry, and let's have some fun with it. So let's begin. So, like I said, a curry is just defined as anything simmered in a sauce. So I know curry, typically you think of it being served with rice, but since we are covering like the UK area, we're going to use potatoes. Plus, I feel like it'll pair better with the apples than rice would. But here we go. So we got some little wedge potatoes here. Got some olive oil. My oven is preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to go ahead and get this first. So I got some thyme here. I got parsley. And got our salt. There we go. And I think we are going to throw in, so we got to put in a little bit of garlic. You know what, we're going to throw in a little paprika for color, so just give me a second. Paprika, there we go. Alright, I'm going to put this in the oven. I think about 30 minutes will do. Okay, so since we are going to use apples, I thought butter would be the best choice of oil. Garlic. So we got to have our aromatics. I'm not going to add much at all, but I'm just going to add a teeny tiny bit of sesame oil. There we go. Alright. We're going to let this simmer. We're going to go ahead and season this. I know there's a lot of seasonings here that we got. So that'll give us time to season the pan. Got some salt. Got some cayenne. Now this is all preference. I'm not big on spicy stuff, but you know, I'll just put a little bit of cayenne in there. Some cumin. Or cumin. How do you say it? Cumin or cumin? I've heard both. Let's put more in there. I got some ginger. A little bit of curry powder. There we go, curry powder. Make sure I'm holding that up to the screen. Oh boy. Sorry, some of that flew back and hit me in the face. A little bit of nutmeg. A little light here. Oh, yeah. All right. So that's, also got some anise seeds. Recipe will be in the description of the video. If you feel like you missed anything, don't worry about it. I got you covered. All right. So let's go ahead and start making our roux. Add a little bit of flour in there. Let's lift that up. That's getting kind of smoky. It's okay. That just means it's good. Or it's going to be good. All right. Let's add a little bit of chicken stock or broth. Now, I want this to be more of a creamy sauce, because I think that'll complement the apple and the potato well. Alright, awesome. We got that in there. Set that over there. Alright, now let's get our apple. Thankfully, apple is already cooked. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it's cooked, but it's natural. You can just grab it, eat it raw. We're gonna go ahead and cook it in here. But we got a couple more ingredients. I just wanted to get that in there before we burned everything up. That does happen. Alright. Looking good. I'm not really going to season the apples. I don't think it needs it. Unless we got seasonings in there. What we are going to do, we got some more thyme. I'm going to do that. Alright. Parsley, I think we'll use more as a garnish at the end. So, a little bit. This is optional. But what you want, I'm going to use like a drop of liquid smoke in there. There we go. Or I guess in this case we're going to use 2. Because screw the rules. I got a little bit of lemon juice here. Because this apple is kind of sticking up, I want to put lemon juice on there to keep it from oxidizing. So now that that's kind of on a lower the heat on there, like a low heat, let it simmer while our potatoes are going. And we'll be back in a moment. Alright, our potatoes are done. I went ahead and took the apples out just so that way I could, wouldn't slop all over the plate when I got the sauce. Now, I did sample a little bit of the sauce, and I thought it needed a little more sweetness, so I added a little bit of butter to it. But, potatoes are done, so is the sauce. So it is time to add our curry sauce. And just like I stated earlier, we're going to take a little bit of parsley. And over top of it. Oh, and I didn't mention this earlier, so the type of apples I used Golden and Delicious. I think that or Fuji apples would be perfect for something like this. But here you go. Here is your sweet apple curry from Galar. So we definitely have to do a taste test with this one. Potatoes. Can't go wrong with potatoes. As long as you cook them all the way, of course. Good. Alright, now let's try our curry. So that's really good. Is there anything else I think I would add to it? So I will say, so the liquid smoke, I said I only use like 1 drop, and I use like 5. So definitely like 1 or 2 drops. I think the butter definitely helped balance it out. at the end, but the spices, aromatics, herbs, I feel like it all blended pretty well together. Like I said, I'll put a recipe in the description, but overall it was really good. So I definitely think I'll make this again.